Global stocks hit records on AI optimism. Global stock markets soared to record highs. Tuesday, as a wave of artificial intelligence optimism swept across trading floors, with major announcements from tech giants fueling investor confidence ahead of this week's Federal Reserve decision and key earnings reports. U.S. stock indexes closed at all-time highs, with the S&P 500 rising 0.2% and the Nasdaq Composite jumping 2.8%. The rally was driven by a series of major AI developments that underscored the technology sector's continued dominance in driving market gains. Tech giants drive AI momentum. Nvidia led the charge after CEO Jensen Huang announced at the company's GTC conference in Washington, D.C., that the chipmaker has secured $500 billion bookings for its next-generation AI chips and will build 7 new supercomputers for the U.S. Department of Energy. The announcement pushed Nvidia's shares up nearly 5%, bringing its market capitalization to $4.89 trillion, and within striking distance of becoming first company valued at our $5 trillion. Microsoft also gained 2% after finalizing a landmark deal with OpenAI that grants the software giant a 27% stake worth approximately $135 billion in the restructured ChatGPT creator. The agreement allows OpenAI to transition into a public benefit corporation, removing key constraints on its ability to raise capital while preserving Microsoft's access to AI models through 2032. The momentum extended to Asian markets Wednesday, where Japan's Nikkei 225 surged over 1% to a fresh record high of 51,311.47 points, while South Korea's Kospi jumped 1.7% to an all-time high of 4,078.99 points. SK Hynix, a key supplier to Nvidia, contributed to the rally after posting record third-quarter profits driven by strong demand for AI memory chips. Fed decision and earnings in focus markets are now turning attention to the Federal Reserve's 2-day policy meeting, which concludes Wednesday with an expected quarter-point interest rate cut that would bring the federal funds rate to a range of 3.75% to 4%. The anticipated cut has already weakened the dollar and supported bond prices as traders bet it won't be the Fed's final reduction this year. Adding to the week's significance, major technology companies, including Microsoft, Alphabet, Meta, and Amazon, are scheduled to report quarterly earnings, with analysts expecting strong profit growth driven by AI investments. Microsoft is projected to report 14.9% revenue growth, while Meta and Amazon are expected to show growth of 21.7% and 11.3% respectively. The convergence of AI optimism, monetary policy expectations, and high-stakes earnings reports has created what analysts describe as a critical juncture for markets that have been largely driven by technology sector performance throughout 2025.